Oh, hi, my beautiful people. This is Em, aka the Evolving Black Woman. Oh my God. So, I am back. Well, I haven't gone anywhere. I haven't went anywhere, but I'm back. Today, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my space. We are just here. It's just my time to, oh my gosh, I'm trying to center this. I just want to jump on and wish everybody a great day. It's a great day. It's a beautiful day in Toronto. It's a bit overcast. Some may see it as not being a beautiful day, but for me, it is a beautiful day. I just dropped my kids to school, my daughters to school, and I'm here in my sacred space, just being me and doing me, and about to do the things that I love to do, right? But I was having a conversation with someone, and this gave me an idea for um, just having a conversation around this. In the meantime, so she was saying that she's no longer with her person, um, and she feel kind of a stuck, and she's just looking for some ways to kind of just move forward. Maybe I should just belt my outfit because I had it belted earlier, right? Just put the belt back in. Yeah, so she was just saying, oh my God, I don't know where I'm going, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm so confused. So it just brought my thought to the attention that things that I would do, and some of the things that you can do if you kind of feel stuck and you're in the meantime. And that's actually a book by Mama Van Zandt, Mama Ayanna Van Zandt, great healer, great teacher, someone who I look up to. So yeah, in the meantime, right? Um, I personally believe that you don't, when you sit around and you whine and you complain, that it kind of block you from making progress in your life, from doing things that you may love or you may be striving for. So my motto is not to complain about anything. Yes, life can get challenging, you can have setbacks, you can have detour, but for me personally, no, no complaints. I'm not complaining and I'm not whining. I look for solutions. So today, what I want to share with you, I just want to share with you 7 ways that you can live in the meantime. And like, I don't know, may have heard them somewhere before. Um, would have been something that you might have thought of yourself, but you don't have the courage to, right? But these are just seven ways that you can be in the meantime, what you can be in the meantime, until you're on the other side. You're on the other side of now, right? And on the other side of now, you don't ever know what that looks like, but in the meantime, you don't want to be complaining, right? So right, in the meantime, number one, the first thing that I would encourage a woman who is evolving to do in the meantime is to work on yourself. And I know that's a cliche phrase now. Work on yourself, work on yourself, work on yourself. What does work on yourself look like? Take accountability for everything that is happening in your life. And that's a really, really hard thing to do, right? That's a really hard thing to do when you have to pause, reflect, and take accountability for everything that is happening in your life. So, I haven't shared a lot about my personal experience, my personal life on social media, on my YouTube channel, but I do plan to, share a bit about my story and how I am evolving and how I did evolve from, my relationship, my faith, and stuff like that, right? I, it's a lot. It is a lot, right? So yeah, work on yourself. Take accountability for everything that is happening in your life. And some people might say, why? Oh, this person did that to me, especially in relationships, right? Whether it's a platonic relationship or whether it's a intimate relationship, right? Social, business, right? You have to take accountability. The reason why is that you are the common denominator in all of this. So although you may not have been in the wrong, where could you have done better to avoid this from happening? And that is what I mean when I say take accountability for everything that is happening around you. Reflect on it. See where you could have done better, right? Just go back and look. There's no judgment. It's just you working on yourself, so next time that mistake, you won't make that mistake, right? Like for me, working on myself includes, I'm sorry, for me to expand my knowledge base. So, you know, I read a lot. Like I read a lot, and it's not just reading, but also using what you've read to improve, right? Improve your life, to evolve. I need to breathe. I need to breathe. I need to breathe. I know I've been having these moments, and I know when I need to breathe, I need to breathe. And I'm still so new to YouTube that it's just like, it's just crazy. But yeah, read more and use the knowledge, use the what you've read to expand and improve yourself. Be better, be wiser, move in integrity. That's something that I've come to know, that when I started moving in integrity and with honesty, right, that my life kind of just take a U-turn, right? It take a full turn, because I was being loving to myself. My integrity was to myself. It wasn't necessarily to anyone else, right? So yeah, in the meantime, and yes, of course, if you're reading, you may not have the motivation to do it by yourself. So one of the other things that it's like, join a book club, right? And book club can be kind of expensive if you're not really like 100% book lover. Books can become expensive, but let me tell you, I love reading too. I have a whole library. I'm like a book whore. I'm like a book whore. Is that a good thing to say? I'm a book whore, right? I don't know, but yeah, join a book club. And one of the best thing that you can do when you're in the meantime, when you're working on yourself, of course, we have the whole going to the gym and exercising, and but join a walking club, or you can just go walking by yourself. For me personally, when I go walking, when I feel anxious, or I feel stressed, or I feel stuck, I would normally just go for a walk. And then sometimes, if you're in tune with your spirit, if you're in tune with everything that is happening around you, like spirit just show you in nature how to just retract those feelings and how to deal with them. Like you may see a squirrel running across, right? For those of us who are into our spiritual self, right, who are on the spiritual side of life, right, who tap into the spirit of our ancestors and the creator and God, right, we understand sometimes, like they would say, oh, a black cat crossed my path, and you may see a squirrel run across. Or for those of us who live where we are close to nature, right, there's a lot of, if a bird fly past you, what is the spiritual condemnation, what's the spiritual meaning of a bird flying in front of you, flying close to you, landing next to you, and just being there, right? What's the spiritual connotation, right, about an animal, right, or something just being in close connection with you? What is that? And then yes, you need to pay attention to those things, right? Walking is very, very, very important, right? Another thing that you can do in the meantime is also become aware. So for me personally, that was a big issue. I never had a lot of self awareness, and I paid for it big time. So Start paying attention, start being aware of everything around you, where you go, the people that you have conversations with, people who come to you and want to have conversations. Pay attention. Just pay attention to everything, because as I said, when you are able to become self-aware, you're so in tune with yourself that, let me just put it out, like, people are not going to come to you with BS, right? And it's not even only that. You are able to now navigate your life, navigate the things you want to do, how you show up for yourself. You're so much you become so in tune. I'm saying that because I have experienced it. Like, I personally didn't I wasn't I didn't have any self-awareness, and a lot of people pull it all over my eye, and I was so blind to so many things, right? Until I decided to become more self-aware, and it was so much better for me, right? For me personally, right? Another thing that you can do in the meantime, right, is to learn a new skill. And like I said before, a lot of these things sounds like cliche, right? Everybody's learning this, da, da, da. But you know what? Um, if you're learning a new skill, it's also elevating you, and don't just go out there and learn any anything, right? Sit down and figure something that you really love to do. Do you love to cook? Do you love to bake? Do you want to learn to braid hair? Do you want to learn to do makeup? Is that something that you can use, a new skill that you can use to really create an income? For me, I have hobbies that I do that I would never put forward to say, oh, I'm gonna, I want to make money from it. Like, I would never, I don't want to do that, right? I don't do that, right? So a new skill is also it's gonna help you to feel good about yourself. Like, you learn something, learn a new language, like, do something. But that would take your mind of complaining and whining in the moment. If you decide to get up and learn a new skill, find something that you feel that you love waking up going to, or doing, right? Just do something, right? um Visit a new, so the next one, and I think I lost count, right? But the next thing that I would like to encourage you to do in the meantime is to visit, like, I mean, you may not have money to get on a plane, but you can get on a GO train, you can get on the GO bus, because I live in Toronto. So you can drive to a new part, like a new province, right? Go visit something, like, I have plans to, like, literally do some exploring of different places in Canada. Canada is such a beautiful, beautiful country. Like, Canada is so beautiful. There's so many beautiful places to visit. And I'm like, I'm not going to be flying out of this country when there are different places that I can just go and explore and learn more, learn about new people, because different people and their experiences. Imagine going to someplace like Nova Scotia, and you're learning about different people and their culture. Going to Montreal, learning about, and Montreal, of course, is, we know, is French. Nova Scotia, there's a lot of the black community there is, right. They're big on black, on black culture and stuff like that. So, yeah, visit a nearby province, like, visit any province, like, go somewhere, and then that's something that I plan to do. I've gone to some before, but I plan to do, because I am also in the meantime, right? I'm in the meantime, right? So, yeah. And for me also, the next thing that I'm gonna share with you is, because you're in the meantime, and of course, I know we spoke about working on yourself, but I know that this may sound like, for a lot of people, but learn to cook. Learn to prepare meals for yourself. Learn to prepare healthy meals for yourself. Learn about the things that you love, that you know when you eat it that you feel good in your body. Like for me, of course I'm plant-based. I'm fully plant-based. For years, you know, I've been plant-based. I really don't want to say that I'm vegan, but I'm vegan, right? But I'm plant-based. And I've always kind of been like that. I strayed a bit, when you're younger, and and it's marriage and people, and anyway, that's another story for another day. But yeah, join a cooking club or something and learn to cook. Learn to prepare your breakfast, learn to prepare your lunch, and learn to prepare your dinner, right? Just start small, right? Like for me, when people say, "Oh, how do you get? Oh, you're vegan, and how do you get?" Oh, sorry. Oh my God, because I was just drinking some. I was drinking ginger tea from my garden. I was having ginger tea from my garden. I'm coming to that, right? So yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm not even gonna cut it out the vehicle. It's a video. Sorry, it's a part of life, and my apologies for that. My apologies that I just in the video, right? So yeah, learn to prepare healthy meals for yourself. Join a cooking club, do something, pay that forward to your health, right? Because it's very, very important, because when you're in the meantime, you must take care of yourself. And it's not just learning to do your makeup, or changing yourself up. It's your health. This vehicle, this temple, this body needs you to take care of it. The divine give you this body, this temple, to take care of, and the best you can do, the most you can do, is be grateful and take care of it, right? So yeah. And the next one, yes, take care of your outer self, right? Like for me, I love wrapping my hair a lot. I haven't been doing it lately, but when I went out this morning, of course, so I have my hair is all wrapped up. When I'm going to work, I'm gonna leave my clothes, but I'm gonna put on a different wrap, because I think this one is so bright, and yeah, this is not good. This, yeah. Oh, if I just let my hair down, whatever I do, I want you to start taking care of yourself. So what does that look like, right? You can downgrade or upgrade your wardrobe. Some people love creating capsule wardrobes. Some people just love to be, I'm a maximalist, I want to wear all my clothes. But sometimes, for me personally, what I've learned is that you have all these things together and then you can't see them. If you can find a way that you can lay your clothes out, that you can put them together nicely, that when you go outside, that you feel good about yourself, fine. But for me, it's either downgrade or upgrade, or do something, right? Make sure that you're out to look good. You feel comfortable in what you're wearing. Like for me today, I just have my like it's just this, right? It's just this. I just have this, and of course I have my pants on, right? So yeah. And this was just to go outside, because I had to take my daughter to school, and then I went to the store, to the plant-based store, to get something, right? So I just tossed these on because they were nearby. I planned my outfit now, because for me, I feel much better. Take care of your hair, right? A lot of us, and I don't know, I'm treading softly on this because I don't want to offend anyone, right? I've always been a naturalist, so I do have braid in my hair. I wear braids. I braid my hair, but most of the time, like, I just love to have my hair out, my natural hair. When I was much younger, I would have it in like a puff. I would puff my hair out. I would just have my hair. I'll go everywhere, and people will be like, "Aren't you feel?" No, because I've come to accept myself, and all praise and gratitude to my uncle. He's now an ancestor. He was Rastafarian. That's where my love and life of plant-based living came from, right? Um, yeah, my uncle, right? My dear uncle. I love him. I love him. That's my dad. That's my daddy. That's my dad, right? Yeah. Your hair, take care of your hair, right? Even if you're wearing your wigs and your weaves, make sure that you're taking care of your natural hair. Make sure that you're washing it, that you're massaging it. Like our hairs, our hair, our head, our hair, those are like our antennas, right? To reconnect and connect to the universe. Like there's like signal, they're like antennas. So whatever download that you may be able to get, if you're not taking care of your cleanliness, is godliness and holiness, right? So for me personally, if you're not, I'm just saying that if you're not, I believe that if you're not taking care of your hair and stuff like that, you're not gonna get that download that you need, right? So yeah, take care of your hair, right? And come up with your own creative style. Stop putting yourself in a label and say, this is how I want to be. This is no. Create your own unique style. Be your own unique self in your own unique way. Stop allowing people to label you, or you creating a label for yourself. And a lot of us as black women, we do that, right? We do that from time to time. And the last one that I want to share with you is to learn to sit in silence. That's a hard one. That's a hard one. So when you're having your in the meantime moment of, because you may not be working, you may not be in a relationship, and you're working towards that relationship. You may not have the job that you want. You want children, you want to move house, you want to, so much things that you want to do in the meantime, but you feel stuck. Learn to sit in silence. And that's a hard one for a lot of us. Even for me, I am still struggling with sitting in silence. Why? Because we're so accustomed to external validation that we think that when we do something and we may have had success, or we're working on something, that we need to share it with everybody. We need to share that new relationship. We need to share that new job. We got a grant for a program that we're doing, and we need to share it. No. I just think personally that sometimes we just need to sit in silence and marinate in either failure or success or whatever it is. We just need to sit in silence. And I don't ascribe to the Bible, but I do read the Bible, and I don't read it for to get to be saved or anything. I read it from a metaphysical with a metaphysical outlook. So for me, reading the Bible is so different. It is so different, right? Because when I have my downloads, I know without a shadow of a doubt that God is directing my mind space. So when he said to move, when he said to do, when he said to breathe, when he said to think, when he said to act or to retract, I can do that. I can literally do that without even blinking or doubting, right? So sitting in silence is very important because it literally connects you to the higher realm. You guys know that in the Bible. Remember, I don't know, for those of you who have read the Bible, who know about the Bible, like even Jesus the Christ, not Jesus Christ, it's Jesus the Christ. He went in solitude. He went away to be by himself to pray, right? And how much of us can do that? You always say, oh, pray for me. No, you pray for yourself. Pray for yourself. Pray for your healing. Pray for your guidance. Ask the inner God in you to direct your path. Don't allow anybody else to come into your space, because you are holy. You are whole. And not HOLY. You are whole. You are whole. You are WHOLE. You are whole. Right? So, yeah. That's what I wanted to share with you guys today, right? In the meantime, things that you can do, to just move past whining and complaining. and you can reposition yourself for what is coming to you on the other side. Remember, life is about up and down, in and out, so above, so below. Like, it's life is just seasons. Life is a season of joy, maybe a season of failure, season of success, but it's how you come out on the other side that makes you stronger as an individual, as a person, as a being, right? So yeah, in the meantime, what are you doing? What are you doing to make your life propel? What are you doing to get yourself ready for the next stage, for the next season? Are you gonna complain, or are you gonna get up and find ways to make yourself happy? That's a question for you. So, as I always say, start working on yourself and heal, transform your life, and by transforming your life, you're going to inspire other people to do the same. All right, thank you. The Evolving Black Woman, I'm out. Bye.